Today is July 12th. It's kind of like a reset for me. I wasn't consistent for the last couple weeks, and I also didn't record myself. So I did solve few of the days, but I definitely wasn't consistent. So let's try to keep consistent. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, let's see what we have. Where's Google? All right. Okay, let me sign in quick. Okay. Oh no, this is the wrong email. Sorry. Let me just use this way. Hey, what's going on? Alright. Is this the correct one, right? Yeah. See here, I saw the one yesterday, but like I missed 2 days, missed a day here. Okay, let's see what we have today. We have to transform an array. Okay, you're given an array of integers. Replace each element with its rank. How is rank decided? A rank starts from 1. The larger element, larger the rank. If two elements are equal, then their rank must be same. Okay, so since 40 is the largest, 10 is the smallest. Okay, so once again, is the rank decided how large the element is? Larger the element, the larger the rank. If two elements are equal, their rank must be same. Okay, so this seems like a hash map thing, but let's try to confirm. Okay, so we are given an array. Oh, sorry, why is the tutorial up? How can I move this? Okay, yeah, this is better. Okay, so let's say if you're given an array of 40, 10, 20, and 30, right? So the max rank we know, like it could either be the number of integers, right? Length of this array. Maximum possible rank is 4. Right, and they have the rank, so 10 should have rank 1. Okay, first thing you can just do is you can just sort the array, right? What if I do sort the array, collections, use collections and just sort it, right? There would be time is n log n to sort, and then plus we traverse n times, right? That would be our, I think that would be the worst case. Is it possible to do while traversing? So this is one way. Let's take a further way. So we have 40, 10, 20, and 30 originally, right? Let's make this, because we also have to make sure if there's duplicate. Let's say if there was another 40 here, then what? So what if I create a hash map where I have frequencies 42 times 10, 1 times 21 times n. Oh, so I can't, because I also have to replace. Oh, I see. Sorting we can't do because we have to maintain the original order of the things. Okay. So let's create max rank equals to number of elements 5, right? And then how will we associate? Let's create a key. Okay, so we arrange, right? So we have different values, and now because there's two 40s, okay, so if we have because we need to somehow track our either minimum or maximum value. Okay. What if we don't use this method either? Let's think of another way. We have 40, 10, 20, and 30. Okay. You know what? The butterfly says 4. See, we have 10 to the power of 5 items. So maybe I'm thinking of creating a copy array. What if I create a copy array and then sort it, right? Now once it is sorted, I assign what if I'm creating a copy array? There are 100,000 items, right? When I create a copy array and sort it, then assign the ranks and remap, right? That's one option I'm thinking. Option 2. It could also be negative, right? So it's an integer, 10 to the power of 9. Should be as small as possible. What other option do I have? Let's say I have another 70 here, for example, and it's 5. what is the hint given? Okay, this is what I was thinking. We create a temp array, copy the array and sort it. Then the rank of each element is the number of unique elements smaller than it in the sorted array. Yes. Okay, so let's create an array. Teacher array temp equals to new array of size, and teacher n equals to array dot length, right? Size n, right? Then equals to, I have an array of, if I pass it the values of array, right? Is this valid or no? I have an array object. I'm passing it an object. If I'm passing object in curly braces, is this correct? I'll leave it here for now. See if what does ChatGPT say, and then we sort arrays dot, or I could just use it's an integer array. Just use primitive arrays dot sort temp. And let's need to keep track of unique elements, so we create a set, right? Then set of integer called unique to new hash set, right? Create a new hash set. So what do we do? For I equals to so I have the new sorted array, right? And then once we have the sorted array, create I need to create, okay, so I've created a copy array, I sorted the copy array, I created. Now I need to associate the rank with that. So set of integer comma int HashMap or hash. So we equals to 0 and I must be less than n and I plus plus. What do we if unique dot contains what temp bracket I then what would the rank be? So for int I equals to 1, I must be teacher rank equals to 1, right? Let's see territorial. HashMap this is what I'm trying to do, but instead of a set it should be a hash map. So it should have been a hash map instead of a set. Okay, and I guess to temp equals to arrays dot copy of. That's the method. You pass in the array to be copied and the length you want. Okay, and we sort the temporary array. And then we need to create a hash map of teacher comma integer num2 HashMap, right? Then we do for it I equals 0, I must be less than, length is same, I plus plus. What do? We check if I is n. If I is greater than 0, okay, and then we check temp bracket I is greater than temp bracket I minus 1, right? So we do rank plus plus, and then we need to add num2 rank dot put, right? What do we put? We put the value at I, temp bracket I rank. Okay, so we do but we didn't add the first value, right? Because if I equals to 0, okay, initially rank we add 1, okay, and then for integer I equals to 0, and I must be less than array dot I must be less than n and I plus plus, right? Right, I must be, then we have to get array bracket or array bracket I equals to num dot num to rank dot get whatever value array bracket I has, right? And then we return array. Let's see. Yeah, let's try to submit it. Okay, let's see how this guy do it. So he creates a hash map, okay, and then he creates a nums array of same length. For for I must be less than array dot length nums bracket I equals to, okay, he initializes a rank for everything, right? So nums bracket I arrays dot sort nums doesn't contain. Alright, that was the same way, but he just used keys, and what did we use the get function. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll try to post it right now.